Hello there, ladies and germs. Elton McFall here in downtown Montreal. It is the 22nd of September 2022. That's a lot of twos, isn't it? And it's 11:09 in the morning. And I just reminded myself how I filmed a brief thunderstorm at about 1:30 this morning, which was really bizarre for this time of year. Anyway, I wasn't sure about doing this or not because I really haven't been feeling great the past few days, but it hasn't been sunny. We haven't had a sunny day in like 4 days, so I figured I should do this now because the crappy season is really upon us, isn't it? It's just around the corner, and I'm on the corner of Sainte Catherine and of course Saint Mark, and I don't feel like doing a walking video on this street on either direction because here I like, but down there it's all condominiums and everything's fucking changed every which way from Sunday, and I know something's gonna piss me off, so I figured I'll just meander around, walk around a bit. Can't avoid this fucking pieces of shit, that's for sure. You can't avoid the scrap. Haul this piece of shit to the scrapyard in particular. Piece of crap. And away we go. Let's walk south here. Then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make either a left or right on René Lévesque Boulevard. And yeah, I really wasn't sure about doing a walking video because I was just like, man, really wasn't feeling good this week, just feeling tired and malaise and a little bit slight chest pain. That's really because of I think the pericarditis came back a little bit there, you know. Oh yeah, check this out, I remember this, look at this. Isn't that nice? What's wrong with that? Need positivity in a world of negativity more than ever. God, I'm an expert in negativity. Just like my father, unfortunately. Spitting image. You can see how some of the skyline has changed quite a bit. A lot of condos. Oh, they're all condos. We're not building freaking commercial skyscraper buildings. You know what? I'm going to veer off here. I'm going to go right here. I think this is Tupper Street. Why not? You know why I stick too much to the main streets is because I'm always looking to film emergency vehicles responding for my compilation, but there have been very few this week because the weather's been crappy, because again, I've been feeling crappy, so I haven't really gone out that much, you know. I like how they have the Tupper on both sides of the street there. I did a walking video here once. Yeah, that's it. We'll just go up here a little bit, maybe a couple of blocks. Then, like I said, I don't know, go right, left. That's nice, eh? Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful old entrance there. Yeah, and, but you know, it's funny because downtown has changed so much. When you go down a street like this, you could film a movie here. It's beautiful how things are generally all the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing's really changed. It's all these really old buildings. Like, a lot of them are turn of the century. You know, look at this, just gorgeous. Well, I'm happy that the weatherman was not exactly correct for a change, because they said it'd be mostly cloudy today, which might be the case later on. But right now, hey, it's beautiful, man. Sun's out, blue sky, beautiful vintage toiture, which means toiture means the roofs. You know, walking westerly. Beautiful. Can you imagine how much one of these townhouses goes for? Let's go for a frickin' fortune, man. A little place like this. Nice trees in the downtown core. Now, where am I now? Saint-Mathieu? This is Saint-Mathieu, eh? Look at that Victoria style here with the bay windows. I could go straight. Oh no, sorry, this is Saint Mark. I was on Saint-Mathieu. Sorry, I seem to have confused the two. Yeah, we might as well go up. Go up a little bit there. You know, I wonder if I want to get on this side of the street so I can capture everything lit up here with the beautiful sun, which, like I said, has been so goddamn rare lately. You know, all across here at Sainte Catherine. But no, I don't want to walk too much today because, again, it's just I just hadn't. I was way too active last week and the last few weeks with a lot of different things. And what's the story with this sculpture? It's really cool. Like on somebody's property. It must have some kind of a symbolism. I don't know what, but anyway. Of course, you have your exit right off Highway 20 right down there, which you can't see. You know, you're a broadcast like me who does videos in his own city because he got no money to go to Ottawa even, or anywhere else for that matter. So that is what it is. Station Sport. This is actually a restaurant. Well, not do I care about it because I'm not into sports, but what the hell do I give a shit? Hey, Sergakis. This guy, he owns like a lot of apartment buildings in the city. Look, he's got his own trucks. He's so rich, this guy. Hey, he's got two of them here. Must be doing a renoviction probably or something. I'm kidding about that. Or am I? There's the Alfrenes old restaurant there. Always kind of, I think, Polish or something. It's amazing that place actually existed that long, considering how much, like I said, this downtown core has changed. I used to eat at that restaurant a lot, that Chinese restaurant. Then I stopped going because they didn't want to take Interac anymore. Probably because they didn't want to declare the freaking taxes, right? You can say a lot of things about the Chinese. You can't say they're stupid, that's for sure. You know what I mean? So where am I going now? Well, I don't know. Let's go a block or two here on the Rue Sainte-Catherine towards that water. Why not? Just go a block or two. Then we'll go left or right, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I said, this is the part I'm not particularly fond of because they changed a lot here. You know, it's too much of these condos here. All looks like the same and faceless and, you know, carbon copy and all that jazz. Yeah, look at this. Used to be a Toyota dealer here, but now they moved across the street. Why? I have no idea. The name of this restaurant always cracks me up. Hot Star. I was thinking about going down this road, but look at the noise coming out. Listen to that noise coming out of there. That's not, certainly not inviting. And look at that. That's where Midtown Motors was, man. They used to sell a shitload of cars back in the day. I don't know when it closed. I would imagine probably the 70s or 80s. And if you recall, I did do a little film of this right here. This is an amazing folk art type of thing here. I was down here last winter. I think this, you see this, unfortunately, I think eventually this is all going to get knocked down and replaced. As much as I love those beautiful, charming old historic buildings, they, a lot of them, they need too much work. They're not even really, look, like here, look, the Cock and Bull. This place looks like it closed finally. You know, it was there for like decades, that place. It's just, they need too much work, these places. You know? It would be nice if we saw an oldie go by or two. I did film like a 1990 Toyota Camry before. You know. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this because, like I said, sometimes when I do these walking videos, I know that they make, oh, I filmed this truck earlier. I know that for you, they make a difference if you're having a tough time, but they also make a difference for me too, man. You know, I'm going through a hard time this week there. It's just, you know, again, not feeling great physically, therefore not feeling great mentally. Again, it feels good to be out. It's sunny for a change, for crying out loud. And now we're at 4th Street, Fort, La Rue Fort, F-O-R-T. Where is the street name? Where's the goddamn street sign, actually? Oh, it's there. I like that color. And I see that, is it? Yeah, that's that herb truck again. Which every time I film one, I have to make fun of it. Street and Sainte-Catherine. Yeah, let's go up this way. Why not? I think what we're gonna do is go up a couple of blocks. We'll go up to Sherbrooke and go up to Sherbrooke and maybe I'll go take the 24 actually and start heading home slowly because again, I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to my parents' place later in Lachine And also, I gotta finally draw something for somebody who paid me in advance. Was nice enough to pay me in advance. Not because I'm in a hurry, but I think next week I'll be doing another painting anyway. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give these guys a peace sign. They never acknowledge. They never acknowledge these guys. Never. They see me. They know who I am. You know, like I film. You know why? Because they don't like me because I'm filming them. That's why. Just like everybody else, practically. I smell chicken. Smells good. Oh, it wasn't an herb truck. My bad. I made a mistake. But the herb truck was that same red color with black fenders. Oh boy, that's a doozy. That's a doozy. Taka, 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 taka. Another reason why I also did this walking video is because obviously in the winter there's so many dark days, and if they're not dark and cloudy, which is dull and boring like it's been for the past 4 days, I mean it's too cold, you know what I mean? And if it's not even that cold, there's too much wind, which makes it even colder. So you know, you're okay walking one block and then you can turn a corner and like, oh my god, it's minus 27. You know what I mean? Now we are at the Boulevard de Maisonneuve, and as I always say, de Maisonneuve is French for new house. I'll show you the sign there. Yeah, no lack of construction in this city. It's actually very annoying at this point. It's been like that now, what, a year, 2 years? It's just like, the mayor doesn't give a shit. She's like, yeah, we'll do construction everywhere. Nobody will mind. It's okay. It's fine. Very annoying. Yeah. Bike paths. And it's Montreal. It's okay to jaywalk, generally speaking. It's kind of actually hilarious how a few years ago, I don't know, the city, I think, gave a mandate to the police to crack down on people who were jaywalking, and people got tickets. What a bunch of bullshit that was. It didn't even last. It wasn't even important. You know why? Because it's so common that hardly anybody ever gets hit by a car, because, you know, unless you're an idiot, you gotta be careful, you know. You gotta be careful crossing the street anywhere. I've never been hit by a car. I came close to once, though. I once came close to. See, that's what's weird about the pericarditis, you know, because if it's not a severe episode, like I said, it's not severe what I had this week, it's just annoying. Like right now I've been walking several minutes and I feel fine. But like it'll bite you in the ass days, even a day or two later. Look, finally something vintage has come along. Look at this, one Corvette. And there's a, oh, from Ontario no less. Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, excellent condition. Beautiful red. Circa 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. I guess these two guys are together. Enjoy that 5.7 liter ZR1 350 V8, baby. One of the best American motors ever made by Chevrolet General Motors. Hey, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna. This is Lincoln Street. I kind of feel like going this way, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because then I'm gonna stop at, I think, Plaza Lexus Neon, so that I can go to the bathroom. Yeah. I don't wanna hear it no more fussing and fighting, baby. Hold me tight. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's think about tomorrow, baby. Our future's bright. Like no, I was wrong, but I was just a fool, too blind to see. Boy, this one looks like it needs work, eh? You're the only one for me. Well, actually, this whole building looks like it needs work. When you see the original windows like that, that's not good. I've lived in buildings with those original those aluminum windows. They're for the friggin' birds. They all rattle, and all the cold air comes. Anyway, enough said. And now I see the light. Everything's gonna be alright, baby. Hold me tight. That was done by the late great Johnny Nash, if I'm not mistaken, who passed away a couple of years ago or so. If I'm not mistaken, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know when he passed away. He passed away, I think. Ba, 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 ba. You know what I like about this street? This is one of those streets downtown where this looks like, seriously, this looks like Manhattan, doesn't it? Looks like Manhattan, Queens, New York, man. It's like New York. Shoot a movie here. I was missing the yellow Crown Victorias or the checkers going by. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Beautiful morning. It would be great if it stayed like this all day, but I know it won't. It's going to cloud over. That's typical because of the cold air. Chamonix Street, just like Chamonix Laval. And how far am I now? Now I'm almost at Atwater Boulevard, which is where Place Neon is. Okay, the one's going this way. So look at that real entrance, eh? Very classy. You know how much same thing here, maybe more. Yeah. Lincoln Street. It's funny, there's a Lincoln Street, but there's not a Cadillac Street down here. There is a Cadillac Street, but that's much more east of here, closer to where I live, actually. You know, look at this roof. You know what? I think I know somebody. I went to Come By magazines here from one time. What was her name? Wendy, I think. Nice chick. Sold me a ton of Life magazines. This is nice, eh? Very nice. Very well redone. Very tasteful. Very not cheap. And look at this. Now I'm at Atwater, right? And look at all this construction here. Yay! Hooray for construction. Yeah, right. Look, it's like I said it. I said it before and I'll say it again. All right. Of course, construction is necessary, not so much to repair roads, but especially to change all those really antiquated aqueduct pipes, the water pipes. But when you're doing almost everything at the same time, well, that's put kind of a kibosh on things, eh? So we're going to, which way am I going to go here? Sherbrooke is up there. We'll go up Sherbrooke, I guess. Maybe I will take the 24. You know me, I have a propensity to change my plans, eh? Frequently. Lincoln. I knew a guy named Lincoln. Black guy. Really nice guy. Living out in Green Valley, Ontario. A lot of people know him. And then it's funny, ironically, years ago, I was with a friend of mine, another classic car nut like me, and we're out that way, and I told him about him, and he's like, he knew that guy. He went to high school with him, imagine that. So we show up at his place, and imagine how stunned Lincoln was when he saw my friend Andrew. And he's like, you gotta be kidding me, I haven't seen that guy in like how many years? Like 40 years, whatever? You know? Yeah, I can't believe in all this time I've been here, I didn't see nothing responding. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I like that blue. Mr. Blue. Whoa. Boy, I didn't think I was going to get so many dislikes from people about that video I did where I was singing in the tunnels. I didn't really get that. I was disappointed with that. I figured, okay, I know I don't have the best singing voice. I know it's not horrible, but, you know, and then I think my friend Nick told me, he's like, oh yeah, some people take offense to that from singers, you know, you're singing songs from singers that are dead, like Elvis, but also, yeah, I like your car, buddy. I want to film it. Nice Sonata there. I like it. Hyundai, you've come a long way. It's crazy. I can't believe it still. And anyway, also, I think probably there was people who were probably creeped out by that. You know, me singing in tunnels like that. You know, because tunnels are often a scary place anyway when you think of it. So, what are you going to do? It just goes to show you, even if you do something nice in life, in this day and age, no matter what you do in life that's nice, people are going to shit all over it. I'm sure Mother Teresa has gotten shit from people, believe it or not. You know, the Pope. You know. I wonder if that's the 144. I thought about taking that bus earlier. It goes all the way up there, up Atwater, up to Pine Avenue. I thought about doing that, but then I saw the bus coming the other way going to Atwater Terminus, and it was scrap. And there it is. That's probably the same one. Scrap! Well, maybe it's not the same one, but yeah. We're getting closer to the end of this video. I like how I zigzag these streets there for you. Oh, of course, for my own benefit as well, too. Like I said, I had to get out there and, you know, get some exercise, get the blood pumping. Because as I once heard in a movie that I love, motion creates emotion. And if you know what movie that is, then you know you're a big fan of it like I am. So, right? Now we're going to see if we can cross quickly here so we can keep things on the sunny side there for you, well lit. Atwater Boulevard looking north, where the rich people live more than even here maybe, I don't know. And yeah, boy, the amount of emergency response vehicles I filmed on this street though, it's baffling. Of course I'd like to say one of the reasons why, but I can't really, because then I'm going to be hated upon and all this, and you know, I got to keep things kind of light, I guess. Where's this raindrops coming from? Dawson College. Went there between 94 and 95, then I got kicked out. Spent too much time building model cars there. Wasn't a waste of time, but still a lot of it was time, money, especially since I had to take a bursary out and pay it back. Beautiful Charger. Yeah, well, you know, it's like I was telling a younger guy recently I met, actually, oddly enough, at the Tim Hortons there on St. Catherine, and Guy, and he was in line and kept fidgeting around and like just really like he seemed. I said, dude, you don't look like you need a coffee, you know. And anyway, I told him, I said, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, I said at your age, whatever, even 17, 16, they know exactly where they want to do what they want to do in life. Blah blah blah. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry about that, I wanted to film that bus. But yeah, seriously, like I was never one of those people who, you know, I was never one of those people who knew exactly what they wanted to do, you know what I mean, in life as a career. I mean, seriously, what, at 18 years old, man, come on, I was still probably getting I wasn't even working, I was just aloof, you know, going to school, really didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I mean, it was 10 years earlier, I thought I'd be designing cars for General Motors, for crying out loud. I think the irony is that even when I was 18, 20, I never thought that I would hate modern cars generally, you know, in the future. So, yeah, there's all these raindrops coming down. It's like hardly any clouds. Interesting. It's kind of funny, actually. But, yeah, and I don't know, this kid I was talking to, he was like, what, I don't know, 18, 19, and he's told me he wanted to be, I don't know, he was taking an economics course, I think he said, and I was like, so you want to be a banker? And he's like, yeah, you know, didn't look like a banker. I said, buddy, you're gonna have to cut your hair if you're gonna be a banker. No, it's just that, you know, there's certain professions, there's that stigma. You have to have a shirt and tie, you have to have your hair short, you have to be clean shaven, you can't have a beard. No, it's true, and a banker is definitely one of those jobs, even as much as things are changing, not in every respect, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm going to end this little video right here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and be well and all the best and all that shit. And the Forum. This used to be an amazing looking building. Look how dull it looks and weird, and looks like a fucking haunted house, for crying out loud. What are you going to do? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. And by the way, check out below if you want to see, you want to own a little piece of me. Check out the spring t-shirts. They're all quite unique in the sense that they're all my different drawings and paintings I've done over the years, and yeah, you can own like a little piece of Elton McFall, and there's always the link there below the videos. And yeah, I never plugged that. I always forget to do a plug on that. So, and hey, come on, man, or check me out on Patreon. You want to become Patreon? You know, I sometimes post pictures that other people don't see and stuff like that. So, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Be well. Stay good. Stay positive. And let's hope